What's going on, the people? Them, it's your boy Cam, Topical Juice, and we are back with a a video that's been highly requested. Over the last couple days, a lot of people in my comment section have been saying, yo, we need to talk about the Omah situation. Yo, what's going on? Omah, we need to hear about this. I'm like, yo, what's going on? What situation is this? I've clearly been living under a rock, a big boulder type thing, yeah? What's going on here? What situation? So I finally decided last night before bed to look into it, and by golly, gosh, big gosh, did I discover a whirlwind of content to look into. So here we are, it's the next morning, Tuesday morning, and I'm talking about the Omah situation. According to Twitter, the situation's been played out already. I must have missed the boat, but still I'm gonna talk about it anyway. So let's get straight into this video, guys, because there's a few things I do wanna say. I haven't made any notes, I'm just winging it off the top of my bun. So like the video, for me, it takes half a second and it makes such a massive difference on how the video performs in the YouTube algorithm. Please press that subscribe button. It's road to 50k. We'll scream it until my voice gets all hoarse. And merchandise in the description. Press the bell to be notified, because I'll be dropping videos morning, night, evening, flipping all the time. So anyway, I played a video at the start of this video. Obviously I played the whole clip, or most of the clip, and this was the concert that Omah performed in England at some point. I don't know if it was London, Manchester, whatever. I'm not too sure where it was, but he came to London, he came to England, and he performed his concert here, right? Now, I didn't know this about Omah, even though I've seen him. So I've actually seen him before live. I saw him at one random event thing where he performed like one song, and then he performed that same one song again, and then left. That was what he was meant to do. It's for like a TV program or something. So, so I've not seen him in a proper concert type setting. I didn't know that's what he did. I don't actually listen to his music like that, to be honest. But apparently in the music industry, apparently amongst his peers and his fans, it's normal for him to do quite a sensual performance on stage, right? It's normal. Now, he ain't the only artist to do it. I even did a video last year, or was it the year before? Last year, I think it was, when the girl who jumped on stage for Chris Brown. Yeah, the girl who got on stage. Oh, sorry, it was the girl that got on stage and was like doing her TikTok and all that when Chris Brown was like, yo, and he man just went, yeet, and dashed the... Listen, so anyway, Omah ain't the only person. Am I even pronouncing his name right, by the way? Someone even said it might be Omah. So forgive me if I'm wrong. I don't actually listen to my man. So he's like a lot of people. Trey Songz done it. Usher's done it. Usher baby. Chris Brown does it. So a lot of these artists, when they've got a lot of female audience, you know, they can hypersexualize their concerts. I don't see a problem with that. Yeah, I don't see a problem with that. Now my problem is this woman that we have seen get dragged up on stage in the concert in front of all these people, right? Because as far as I'm concerned, the way she was moving, the way she was parading herself around, the way she was marketing herself, performing for him, she hadn't had a boyfriend in years. In fact, her performance looked like she was fresh out of a relationship and she's trying to get that get back. Because she knows it's gonna go viral, yeah. She knows that her ex-boyfriend's gonna see this, and that's what it looks like. It's that get back for maybe being cheated on. She looks like she's been cheated on, that's why she's done all that. But no, her boyfriend, in fact, was in the audience. In fact, she came with her boyfriend, yeah? She bought the tickets. I'll get into all this, but she allegedly bought the tickets for them both because they're young and they're wild and they're having fun. And she cucks her boyfriend on stage with a celebrity. The boyfriend is a cuck, yeah? Well, not intentionally. I support the boyfriend, by the way. I'm not cussing you out. If you see this boyfriend, you've got my full support. I'm backing you here. But you got cucked. That's a fact. We got to call a spade here. She put you in the wardrobe. She put you in the closet with a Superman costume on, with a little peephole in there, with your pants around your trousers, and you got cut. That's what it was. You got cut. As simple as that. Now, the reality is, yeah, she's crazy disrespectful. Crazy disrespectful, because there's a level to how far you can really... There's levels to this. And what I mean, yeah, is it cheating for a celebrity to pull you on stage and dance on you? No, it's not. It isn't cheating. I think if you think every case of it is cheating or disrespectful, then you are probably a little bit insecure. You do need to probably work on it. Maybe you lack a bit of trust with you and your partner. I can see examples of that being true, but there's levels to this. There's a difference between you going on stage and maybe letting him do the work and you just kind of sitting there going, yay, like, oh my God, this is amazing, rah, rah. There's a difference between that and parading yourself around like you're Tesla's new model or something. Like, what is this? Proper walking around doing all this, turning, getting doggies by him, literally bending over. My man's going boom, boom, boom. Now, there's a lot of rumors flying around. There's a lot of people saying that he bought the tickets and he got mugged off and this and this. She actually drops a video on Twitter or somewhere, a part 1 story time to it, and she basically addresses some of these rumours. I'm going to play a little bit of that clip in a minute, but I'm not even going to play the rumours clip because basically, I'll get into it in a minute. She essentially apologises, and then the main focus of the video is just to dispel some of the rumours and this and this. But the apology was the weakest part because she never actually says what she's sorry for. She just says, you know what, I'm going to publicly apologise because the ordeal was public, so I feel like I should publicly apologise, and yeah, I'm just going to apologise. For what? For the disrespect? For cuckolding your boyfriend? You know what I'm saying? For making him go home alone. Now, to be honest, I don't know the story about why he went home alone. As you can see on the screen right now, apparently he walked home on his own. But to be fair, he may have easily just left her on his own. Like, he may have just been so hurt and disrespected in that moment that he walked. I don't think she would have mugged him off again, like saying, "Go home on your own." She might be disrespectful in the moment, but I don't think she's a horrible, hostile person. I don't think she's that cold to mug a man off and then send him on packing on his own. I feel like he probably was hurt at the moment and probably just left. Probably said to her, "I don't really want to walk home with you. I feel a little bit, I feel a bit tired." Now, as I said, a lot of these artists do this. If Rihanna brought me on stage when I had a girlfriend, am I gonna say no? It's very hard to say no, you know. Very difficult. Depends. If I knew my girlfriend wouldn't be happy with it, if we'd spoken about it beforehand, and I said, if Rihanna calls me on stage, like, can I go? I promise I won't do my hands. I promise I won't get handsy. But can I catch a wine from Riri? I beg you, film it for me. If she's like, yeah, man, I'd catch a wine from Riri. Go do your thing. I'll be like, babe, I appreciate you, man. It's not that thing. No hands. I'll respect you. We've got boundaries. If she turned around and said, no, you can't go on the stage with Rihanna, I wouldn't cause up a fuss. I'd be like, cool, don't worry. The same way, if she said, if Chris Brown asked me on stage, like, what would you say? Would you be happy with it? If I would say, listen, you can do your thing. Have that once in a lifetime experience. Just respect me. Just respect me. Just literally sit there, it's a good little girl, you know, legs crossed, arms crossed, maybe have your phone to film or whatever, as long as you don't dash it, yeah, and enjoy yourself. I really am that secure, I don't care. But if you go on there and you start parading yourself around, doing up pirouettes like you're doing ballet class and getting doggied and picked up on stage, bro, you're going home very single, bro. Extremely single, it's not happening. Yeah, so I can't be going there, get cuckolded publicly and get mugged off. Now, Omah himself, had this to say. He mugged the girl off himself. He said, I asked her if she came alone and she confidently said yes. She told me to feel free. If I had the slightest idea that her boyfriend was present, I would have picked another girl. Now, again, what does that tell you about this girl? It's the level of disrespect. She doesn't care. She doesn't actually respect him. She doesn't rate him. My man is actually saying, he's throwing her under the bus. He's saying, yo, she came on stage, told me to do my thing. She's encouraging me to do whatever. He even takes his top off. He's like this behind the scene. He takes his top off. And then, bro, it's nuts. Have a look at this clip right here where she apologizes.
Obviously, before I get that started, I want to publicly apologize to him. Obviously, me and him, we've had private conversations where we spoke, but since it was public, I think the right thing for me to do is to publicly apologize to him. Like, that was bad, but you know, it was honestly a mistake. If I knew this would like get this far, I wouldn't even go to the concert. I don't know, because this is not worth the hate I'm receiving. But yeah, since it was public, I want to publicly apologize to him. So yeah, let's just get straight into like.
And in addition, she does later go on to say that they had a conversation prior to going to the concert. She says that he said he didn't have a problem with it, basically. Now, again, I don't know whether that's true or not, because as I said, I wouldn't have a problem with it if there was boundaries in place. I wouldn't have a problem with it if there was respect on show, respect being shown to me. So maybe he had the same idea. Maybe he was like, yeah, come on, do your thing, but just respect me. She didn't respect him at all. At all. She didn't want no boyfriend. She hated her boyfriend. Now, apparently they were only together for about just under a year. But you know the wickedest thing about all this thing, the maddest thing about this, is my man, has now blown on Twitter and that. Because of the whole sob story, because people feel sorry for him, my man has now been invited on to Kai Cenat's streaming platform. Now, I didn't even know who Kai Cenat was until last year, I'm gonna be honest with you, but the guy is the biggest streamer in the world pretty much. Anything he touches seems to turn to gold. Like, it's madness. He's chilling with all these celebrities, Nicki Minaj and Offset and all this people. Get me? And Kai invited this any guy from Ends or London, wherever the hell he's from, who got mugged off by the Omah girl, yeah? And all of a sudden, his Instagram went from 500 to 50,000, and now he's got business opportunities. She must be sour. She's gonna be thinking, I took this man to the Omah concert with my money, my hard-earned cash, yeah? And I've come back single, and he's now blown. Wow. What do they say about them tables, man? The tables them always turn. I'm serious. She feel it. Listen, you mug him off now. The world mugs you off. But at the end of the day, yeah. Do I think the girl should be getting death threats and hate? Of course I don't. Nothing is that serious, guys. Yeah, I come on here, I have a joke. Yeah, I come on here and tell you what it is. Yeah, I come on here and give you my opinion. As far as I'm concerned, I don't care, ultimately. After I turn the camera off, it's back to the real world. I have real world problems, real life issues, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so I don't care about to send the girl hate. But obviously, if you behave like that in this world of social media, you have to be prepared for some sort of backlash and some sort of hatred. Who knows? I think I've addressed most of the things I wanted to talk about in there. I'm sure I could have made a few more points, but ultimately, guys, let me know your thoughts on the whole situation. Would you have, man, in the audience, would you have broken up with her? Would you stay with her? Ladies in the audience, do you think she shouldn't apologise? Did she do anything wrong? Of course, I think that's completely bullshit. Of course, she did something wrong. But if you do believe that, then that's absolutely fine. Everyone's allowed their own opinion. But let me know your reasons why. Let me know why you think it's not that bad. If a woman just basically cheated on her boyfriend in public in front of thousands of people, millions of people, in fact. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe. What do I know? I'm just a man in his 20s. Peace.